What's going on, everybody? Gage Benson, sponsored disc golfer from Worcester County, Massachusetts. And this is going to be a little laid-back video. I figured, why not dig through some discs, talk about them, and give a little story, and show off some special ones. And yeah, maybe you guys will enjoy.
Oh God, please tell me I'm not the only one who's in this situation. Just when I think of you.
First things first, that's me and Mama from like 26 years ago, maybe even more. Some trophies and a couple of signed discs. Every year, the winners of the tournament at Maple Hill sign a disc, and we get them as workers and volunteers. And this is 2019, and then the same people won in 2020. Some cool Alta Vista disc golf stamp PA1s. Alta Vista is the course that I've been designing the last couple of years, so that's pretty cool to have right there. My first and only pro sanctioned win, 2016 Tournament of the Dam champion. My first sanctioned amateur win, Eastern Massachusetts Championship 9, first place men's advance. I believe this was 2014. Yeah, that's what it says. So first AM win sanctioned, first pro win sanctioned. Couple other cool things. Workhorse award. These putters I won a A-tier as an amateur with, and a few other tournaments. This is my first official 100% design for the Pro Tour. I framed the T sign. Kind of cool, no big deal, just cool to me. Sign the back of it. It's probably gonna go to my dad as a Christmas gift. So thank God my dad doesn't watch these videos. Now we're digging into a box. Let's see here. The box. I like to show this one off. When they first came out with the MX3, they sent all team members some MX3s to test out before they were actually released. And here was like the little note that we got. It says, "Dear team member, you are receiving this new disc, the MX3, to test, get feedback, and get familiar with. Please do not post any photos or videos online before Priority has launched official marketing about the disc. You are strictly prohibited from selling, trading, or giving away this disc." And as you can see, I stayed true. I didn't do anything. I actually just threw it in the bag and threw it in the box. I thought that was kind of cool because even though these are just regular stamps, like nothing crazy, I did have these like a month before the release. And, you know, being sponsored and all, that was a very cool moment for me. So I saved them just because. As we dig more in here, you got your usuals. I got some Paul Macbeth destroyers. I got some Ricky destroyers. I got a bag of a couple, 3 or 4. I bought this disc because I thought it was cool. The first run Malta. Sorry, Prodigy, but this is my only Discraft purchase in like 5 years. I promise. It just looks so cool. Let's see here. I never even threw it, obviously. It just looks so cool, I had to buy it. Rest in peace to my homie Mike Valerio. We run an annual memorial doubles event for him. This was the first one we had. It's pretty cool. And playing disc golf, hockey, playing the trumpet. I believe this is the second annual. Yep, the second annual. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, my buddy bought me a Gage when they first came out, legacy disc, because my name's obviously Gage. So this is the first run Gage right here. Kind of random. I believe this is the 3rd annual. No, this is, well, yeah, we missed a year, so this is 2019. This is the 3rd running of the event. We didn't have an event this year, obviously, COVID. Alright, now that we're sitting down, I can really get more into it. So, first things first, I want to shout out Sipu Payu. Every time Sipu Payu's disc popped up in the Lost and Found, he's always let me keep it. This is one of his bread and butter ones. If you look at his old in the bag from like 2019, this is one of the ones he was throwing. I threw the crap out of this thing. I got plenty of great birdies and great upshots with this. I also have an F3 of his that he also let me keep. That was pretty cool. He gave me some other discs, but I felt only right by giving them away to others. And the other kid, they're actually kids, and the other, I forget what they were, but he gave them to me, I gave them to them. The only disc I kept that he let me have are these ones. This one's special. No one's getting this one. It's got a signature and everything in the rim. This one's got this one just says Payu. This one has a signature on the front. It's been pretty cool, you know, being able to develop a relationship with him and stuff like that over the years, being sponsored by the same company, and obviously being in contact with him by finding his disc, hitting him up, him letting me keep the disc. So that's always been very cool. I told people I've been sponsored by Prodigy for I believe 3 years now, so after a while, I like to cycle disc kind of in and out of my bag a lot. I like to try a bunch of stuff, and after a while, I kind of like, I don't want to say tried it all, but I got kind of bored with the disc. I guess I tried all the molds, you know? So with Prodigy's new Ace line that just came out this year, that was fun. That like sparked a new thing in me. So I was able to order, obviously, a bunch of P Model S's. Those are very popular. Throw them a bunch. Something I've actually fallen in love with is the D Model S, and I got quite a few of them. D Model S, they actually become one of my favorite drivers. They're very straight, very fast, with a reliable fade, but it's not like an overwhelming, overstable finish, but they're reliable. It's hard to explain. I wouldn't throw it into a hard headwind, let's put it that way. They're more of like a neutral flight disc, but with a guy like me, they have a nice fade. Again, kind of just like the MX3, these aren't like there's nothing special about these putters except they're special to me. So when I first got sponsored by Prodigy, I put an order in, and the first order I got in, I took a set of putters out, and I put them in a bag. I wrote first set from Prodigy, and they've been sitting in this bag ever since, just because, I don't know why. And then every other set after that I used, and I'll show you later, but for some reason, I put these in the bag. It's a special moment for me. You know, when you first start out playing disc golf, you set goals of being sponsored or winning tournaments or whatever. And when I finally, after I applied for every company ever, and nobody ever gave me the time of day. And Will Schuster, he gave me the time of day. And yeah, you know, there was sometimes I thought about throwing different companies, but now that I think about it, man, like I'm pretty good with Prodigy. I don't want to throw any other company. I don't want to represent any other company. I've developed such relationships with all the people within the company while working at Maple Hill and being sponsored and developing courses and getting baskets in at those courses. And oh man, these old H3s, man, what people would do to get their hands on them. These are the OG H3s. You always got to keep a couple on deck. The OG H2s. Man, I'm spoiled. I got my business guide. I give out lessons, both courses, so I got my business cards. If I move the camera right there, these are all the books that I've read over the years, and I've read all of those. All golf books. Gotta build the knowledge. Now over here, we have my throwing PA1s right there. Got some F2s. Some old discs that I used to throw before I was sponsored by Priority, like some Rock 3s and Enemies and Surges and Bolts and Eagles and Wizards, Destroyers, and other stuff. Destroyers, M1. These are all my practice putters. And bang, 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 boom. Hopefully I didn't blow you too much.